welcome back. So by now you've probably already seen the video that I posted of me doing my daughter's hair dye. We did the split dye on her, pink and blue. So I've not only been doing her hair during this past year, I've been doing my hair at home as well. I have been loving the color Lilacs from Manic. But I saw recently the color Ultraviolet online, and it just looks like a beautiful color. It actually looks like it has more blue undertones to it, which I like the purple with the blue undertones. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try to do my hair with that. Now, if you saw the video that I did of my daughter's hair, I explained in that video that to get her hair blonde, when I first started coloring it, we used a bleach bath. I did not do a bleach bath on my hair to get the blonde in it. I actually bought one of those frosting caps with the holes in it. So what I did was I split my hair down the middle, and then I took out the like little triangular face framing pieces that I wanted, and then I bleached those, wrapped them up in foil, and kept them separate from the rest of my head. Then I put the cap on and proceeded to just pull my hair through the holes that were on it, and that's how I got this color. I did that the very first time that I ever put lilacs in my hair because I didn't want the entire head. I just kind of wanted that purpley highlighted look. So I did that the first time, and then I was able to apply lilacs twice on my hair off of that one bleaching job alone. When I was ready to do it again, I felt like the blonde needed to be refreshed. So I did the same capping method, the same face framing tips first, and then capped it, redid the highlights through the cap. And that lasted me through 2 uses again of reapplying lilacs. This is my hair now after lilacs has completely washed out after a few months now. It just completely went back to, you know, whatever blonde I had. So I'm ready to just put the next color on top of that, which is Manic's Ultraviolet. Now you may have seen in the video where I was doing my daughter's hair that I did add a little bit of conditioner to the colors. I like usually doing that, but from reviews that I have seen and that I have read, when using Ultraviolet, it's not really a good idea to add the conditioner because even the barest amount of conditioner can really dilute this color a lot. So I'm not going to be doing that this time. I'm just going to go with the color straight out of the bottle. Even though I am doing my hair all the same color, I will still use the method of splitting my hair and then using one bottle on one half and one bottle on the other half, just because it makes for easier application to have the split application method. And also I bought a bottle for each side of my head. Even though my hair is fairly thin, I just want the best amount of saturation I can possibly get. And that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm going to be using all the standard utensils? No, all the standard, what is the word I'm looking for? All these standard supplies that you would need to do your hair. So I have a trash bag that's going to cover my work area. I have a coloring bucket. I have the coloring bowl where you put the color in. I have the brush to apply. I have a rat tail comb. I have petroleum jelly I'm going to use to cover my skin, ears, and such. And then I have alligator clips. So I'm going to switch to a different bathroom because this is an all-white bathroom. I most definitely do not want to work with purple in this bathroom. And then I'm going to go set myself up. And the next time you see me, I'll most likely be in the middle of the process just to show you how I work on my own head of hair. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so now that I'm here, looking like a greased up magician, we are ready to go. One side all tied away, the other side just loose and ready to go. I'm going to do the first couple strands here with you. And I don't go straight across from ear to crown. I actually just kind of like to start off in really small sections. They may get a little bigger as I go along, but for starters, this is just what I like to do. So I'll take a strand, comb it forward, and then quickly just use my clip to keep everything else back and out of my way. Dip my brush. Now, here's, I don't know, I guess the really odd part. I will brush back against my hair here. Get most of the color off of the brush on that end. Because then you need the bottom and the top to be nicely saturated. So I kind of just do that before each strand, and then just wiggle the brush in and pull it down and through. Hopefully cover as many strands as possible. And this seems tedious, I know. Trust me, I know. But I just find that this method gives me the best chance at making sure I don't miss any particular spots at all, especially since I am doing this on my own to myself, which sucks if you don't have anyone there. Anyway, so I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to do a couple more strands with you guys, and I'm just going to speed up the camera. Oh, and I know I said I was going to speed through the whole thing, but that's another reason why I like to saturate color. So by the time I come in with the comb, I get it at the base and then comb it through. That also helps to really get in between those strands and to help saturate them even more. But yeah, whether any of that is true or not, I have no way to know. I just know I feel like it works for me. So. Okay, that's pretty much what I do the whole way through, and then I just pile them up on the opposite side so I can keep having clear access all the way down. So I'm gonna go ahead, complete all that, and you'll see me again after the color's completely on. Okay, so here I am all done up, all done with applying the color. I'm just doing any quick wipe downs that I may have to do on my skin, which I don't think I did too horribly. As I say that, I find the swipe all along my jaw. So not too bad. Again, the Vaseline does really help a lot with being able to just quickly wipe everything off. And all I'm going to do is now wrap up my hair in a plastic bag. I'm going to leave this sitting in overnight. This took probably about 2 hours to do on myself. So I'm going to leave this in overnight just to let it absorb as much as it can. Now, some people have theories that it only takes 30 minutes. Some people say, 2-3 hours. It's not harmful to the hair, so you really can leave it in as long as you want. I prefer to just leave it in overnight when I do it later in the evening, just so that it really can soak up as much as it can, because it's not harmful anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So by the time you see me back, it will actually be tomorrow, and I'll be rinsing this out of my hair. So goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow, but for you, it'll be just a second. Okay, so it's the next morning. I slept in my hair overnight. I washed it out as soon as I got up this morning. When I was done washing it out, I put in a, microfiber hair turban, just so that it could soak up as much excess moisture as possible. And then I left that in for maybe about 15-20 minutes. After that was done, I took it off and I just allowed my hair to air dry for another 15-20 minutes. I am about to blow dry my hair, but I don't like for it to be sopping wet or anything. I'm gonna go in with Tresemme heat protectant. I've been using this since forever. It supposedly protects up to 450-degree heat, so it's better for your hair. I'm going to brush that throughout my hair with a paddle brush just to make sure that everything is evenly coated. And then once I'm done with that, I am going to go in with my round hair brush dryer and then just blow dry my hair. May or may not go through with a flat iron really quickly when I'm done. But yeah, so that's the process that's about to happen right now. So let's jump right into it. anyone who might be curious, as I was doing my hair, this is the kind of color transfer that there was as I was just kind of running my fingers through my hair and separating it and stuff. So, you know, you can see it's not a ton of it, but it's there. So just in case you're curious about that. Okay, so this is the final reveal of coloring my hair with Manic Panic's Ultraviolet. So if you have any particular questions about the color itself, how long it lasts, whether there's any transfer, anything like that, leave those questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But just for quick reference, like, I don't usually have a huge problem with the Manic Panic colors transferring on me. Usually just to my hands and nails, because when I'm styling my hair, brushing my hair, or even just throughout the day, if you're kind of messing with your hair, tossing it around, moving it around, but it's never much, and all it takes is just a quick wash in the sink and then it's gone. So it's not like it stays forever. I have light colored pillows and bed sheets. If I happen to fall asleep and my hair is a little bit damp, then I might see in that area, like if the back of my neck or something were rubbing against the pillow, then I might see some transfer of color. It'll be minimal, it won't be much. However, that doesn't bother me, and I am aware that that is something that could potentially happen. But when my hair is completely dry and I go to sleep, I don't really notice those issues. So I don't know. I have heard people say that they really get a lot of color transfer. I've not noticed that. So just a little history of my experiences with it. But if you have any more specific questions that specifically relate to what I did, how I did it, and ultraviolet in particular, then leave those questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You all have an amazing rest of the weekend wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.